Hi, so today we're going to I want to show you a couple of techniques that I use on this manicure here. And here it is. You can see that a little bit, hopefully better. So I did on the background on this, I did first a light pink, and then I just sort of dry brushed on some darker pink. And that's not the main thing I want to show you today. So I will have all the information though on the colors and everything in the information box, everything I use in the information box. So today we're going to do this. We're going to use this image here. So this is by Moyra's Step by Step, plate 58. And we're going to use this image right here, right there. So now, if you have a hard time, sometimes the hardest part of doing these layered ones is trying to line, or not this one is to line it all up. So, you know, if at first, until you get the hang of it, you could cheat and do this one first in like a light, you know, color. In this case, we're using Sharpies to stamp with today, so you could use a light, one of the colors you're using, or you could do all the colors like you're going to do over here in these, and then stamp that one first so you have a guide, and then go here, and then the top one with a different, you know, darker color. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it the way they've designed it to do it. So we start with this one here. And I'm using Born Pretty white with my Sharpies. So I'm going to do the purple one first for the biggest flower and the one next to it. So let's see, I hope you can see what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to color it in like that with my Sharpie, my purple one, and then the little flower down here I'm going to do with purple too. Then I'm going to do this pink one. And I'm going to do that for the flower that's down here. And then I'm going to do the light green, kind of a lime green Sharpie here. And I'm going to do all the leaves first in this. And you can use whatever colors you want to use. This is just how I'm doing it. But so I do all this down there. Oh, whoops, I guess I am doing the cheater way. I didn't realize it. But anyway, so if you're going to do the cheater way, this is the way you would do it. You do the final detailed one all in the colors you want to do it in. And you would stamp that on first. Or if you do it the way they designed it, like I said, you start here, 1, 2, and then step 3. So I guess we're doing the cheater way, since that's the one I went ahead and colored in. So we'll just put white stamping polish over that, and I'm going to use my Bundle Monster scraper, my Big Bling clear jelly stamper, and we're just going to scrape over that and roll it, and you won't hardly be able to see it, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on first on here. But it's good enough you can still see it, you know, to do the rest of it. But like I said, if you don't want to do it this way, if you don't need to, you can line it up, no problem. Then just start with the very first one, which we're going to do next. So I'm also using a lint roller. It's my favorite way to clean off my stamper, especially a clear stamper. Okay, so next we're going to do this. I'm doing the same colors, but now I'm just doing it where it was actually designed for you to start, which is right here. So that's the flowers. So I'm doing the purple on the biggest one and the one next to it. And then I'm going to do pink down here on these flowers. So if you can see it right there. So I got purple and pink. And I'm going to put my stamping polish over it. Like that again. Scrape it. And stamp, roll. I'm going to clean off that little edge there. So this is how that looks. And so now, since I did do the cheater way, all I have to do is just line it up with this, with the flower detail that's already there. See, like that. And I'm gonna clean my stamper again a little bit. All right, and then the second part is this, you know, the leaves right here. So just like on the cheater detail one, I am going to do the light lime green Sharpie on all the leaves first. Fill it all in, cover it good with that. And then I'm going to use, I have a dark green one. It's not a Sharpie brand, it's some cheapy Dollar Tree one. If you got a Sharpie, that's probably better. And I'm just going to add just a little bit, you know, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of, you know, shadowing. And then again, use our white stamping polish over it, over the leaf image. And then again, just scrape over and roll. Okay, and so there's our leaves. And so now, normally this is really tricky to do when you haven't done the cheater way. So I find the easiest thing to do is trying to go, I go from one side and line it up first and then roll it over to the next side. But here I can see it because we can see our leaves are right there. So I just have to line it up with the leaves on here, so pretty easy. I got a little bit of color up here that I don't want, so I'm going to try and kind of scrape that off a little bit. Anyway, so there you go. So we got everything all colored in and lined up, and so now all we have to do is that final one, and that one is the detail one. In the I like to use contrasting color, but you could use whatever color you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that off since I did do the cheater way and use the light colors over it first. I want to make sure it's nice and clean before I use my next color. Let me get this out of the way. And I think I'm gonna just sort of wipe over that a little bit. And I'm using pure acetone also. I don't use polish remover because they have oils and stuff in there and it can really cause trouble with your clear jelly stampers. So this is Bundle Monsters straight up black that I'm using to do this detail with. So we're just gonna, but like I said, you can use whatever you want. If you want to use like a dark purple or dark blue or whatever you wanted to use, you can do it that way too. It doesn't have to be black, but I'm using black because it makes the colors pop. And these lines are pretty deep, you know, fine. So we've got all that, and then here is our detail lines in black. And we're just gonna line it up. And like I said, I like to line it up. I'm lining it up with that big flower first. And then I'm just rolling it over all the rest of it. And I found that's the easiest way to get it just either perfect or pretty darn close to perfect. So if you can see that, our image is really pretty. So I'll let it dry just a minute. Clean my jelly stamper. And I'm going to go ahead and use Bundle Monsters Smudge Free Top Coat over that so we won't have any smudging. And so I just kind of get a generous amount. Go down the middle first is how I do it. And then I go side to side like that. So there you see it. And now, if you wanted to, after you let this dry a little bit, you could use your regular, if you have a favorite quick dry regular top coat you want to put over that, just give it a little extra protection, or, you know, or shiny or whatever. You could use a matte polish, or you could even use a gel, either gel shiny top coat or a gel matte top coat over this if you want it to last even better. So that's pretty much it, and thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe so you'll get my next notification for my next new video. Really appreciate it, and I will put all the information in the box. Thanks, guys. Bye.